Hey, what's happening? Welcome to Alzo's Adventures. Suzanne and I are getting ready for our holidays. We're heading to Thailand and then Singapore. We're starting with 7 nights in Patong, moving to Krabi for 5 nights, and then on to Singapore for 5 nights. I'm pretty excited, as you can imagine, and it's my first holiday since pre-COVID. We got stranded in Australia in March 2020, so getting on an aeroplane, got to explore a whole new country. I'm just buzzing. We've got a few tours booked as well. We've got James Bond Island Sunset Tour, PP Island Sunrise Tour, and the Phuket Elephant Sanctuary. So yeah, buzzing to see all this and share it with you guys. This video is going to be about Patong. I'm going to split them all up individually, so do one Patong, do one Krabi, do one Singapore, etc. But so yeah, looking forward to it, and I'll see you there.
Stories, I'm a fool for your love.
So we arrived in Phuket after about 26 hours of travelling and a stopover in Doha. We got to Phuket airport. We were meant to have a transfer to our hotel. Our travel agent had booked the wrong time. They were booked for about an hour and a half before we were meant to arrive, so we had to get our own transport, which was a bit of a rocky start, but I mean it happens. But we got to our hotel finally. We're staying at the Sawadi Patong Resort and Spa. It's well located in Patong, which is fantastic. But yeah, we were absolutely shattered when we first got here, and we spent the first day and night, just exploring, taking in the area. But yeah, so this is a wee bit of Patong. So that's a wee bit of Patong. The difference between day and night is crazy. It's a nice, lovely, quiet place during the day, or quietish, and then at night it's chaos, but it's beautiful. In today's adventure, we're heading down to Kata beach and then walking along to Karon beach, which are meant to be absolutely beautiful, so we'll see when we get there. Looking forward to first beach since we've got here, so yeah, here they are. How beautiful were the beaches? Happy I never got sunburnt. We've been wearing factor 50. Usually we just rage in 30 or below, but thought best to wear factor 50 in this heat. It makes a change. In Australia we barely wore any sun cream, so that was a bit stupid. We've learnt from our mistakes and luckily no sunburn. But yeah, today we're heading to the James Bond island. We're doing a sunset tour with Phuket Sail Tours. I'm buzzing for it. I'm planning to ask Suzanne to marry me, so hopefully she'll say yes and top off an excellent day. I'll put in a couple of videos from the tour, but I'm going to do a separate video completely on the tour because I bet I'll take hundreds of videos, so yeah, I'll do that separately. But here's a wee bit of the James Bond tour and sunset, the James Bond and sunset tour. So aye, this is it. So she said yes, absolutely delighted. It's been a long time coming, so I've been planning it for months now. So yeah, absolutely delighted. Despite the rain throughout the day and not actually getting to see a sunset, it was still a fantastic excursion with the Phuket Sail Tours. They made the most of the weather. We went canoeing through these caves into the lagoons, and obviously seeing James Bond Island from a man with the golden gun. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved the tour. So yeah, so that's me, engaged, been to James Bond Island. What a holiday. Today we're going to be heading to the Patong beach, which is a bit more closer to our hotel, and just explore a wee bit of the beachfront and see what there is. So yeah, here it is. So that was Patong Beach. It was a lot busier than the other two that we went to, Kata and Karon. If I'm honest, our favourite was Karon Beach, and it was quieter, it just seemed more scenic. It was just a beautiful beach. So if you're ever in the area, then I would definitely recommend going to Karon Beach. We headed up to the hotel and we got this incredible crepe thing. It was banana and caramel. out of this world. One of the nicest things I've ever tasted. We got changed, took a few photos and told Suzanne's grandparents and other people about the good news. Went down for dinner and drinks at this wee beachside restaurant. We got green curry, so just a mixture of stuff, a couple of cocktails. I got a Phuket sunrise and Suzanne got a pina colada. I don't think I've had a bad meal here yet. The food is incredible. But yeah, so next adventure, we're off to the elephant sanctuary, and it's Phuket's only ethical elephant sanctuary, so looking forward to that. Early rise tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll put in a couple of videos of it, but I'll be doing a completely different video that I'll release in a couple of weeks just about the elephant sanctuary. But yeah, here it is. So that's the Phuket Elephant Sanctuary. What an incredible experience, being able to get up so close to these elephants and actually feed them and touch them, but all in a safe and ethical environment. It's not like they're chained to anything or they've been abused and trained to obey to tourists, or you don't get carried on their backs or anything. So it was an amazing experience overall. I would highly recommend a visit if you ever get the chance. It's just, they're beautiful animals, and as I say, it's all ethical and it's great. They're doing what they can. They're providing a retirement home as such for the elephants that have been abused and trained their full lives. So it's touching. There was an elephant there that was 39, and the oldest one there was 69. Now, the guy told us that they lived to 70 to 80 years, so that's at least a good decade for that elephant to just enjoy life and be fed and just chill out really in beautiful weather and surroundings. But yeah, so that was the sanctuary. Tomorrow we are going to head up to the big Buddha that overlooks Phuket and Karon and Kata. So looking forward to that. That'll be amazing to witness. And probably just chill out by the pool, enjoy a last stroll in Phuket before we head to Krabi. Anyway, I'll see you at the big Buddha. So that was the big Buddha. Another incredible place to visit. the view over Karon and Kata and even over Phuket, it was just breathtaking. And the size of the Buddha was so impressive. But to go up and see this place of worship, to actually see monks and everything there, it was just a fantastic experience. I would recommend going if you're ever in the area, and if you are going for women, to cover up, especially their shoulders and legs, just as a sign of respect. We didn't know this, and we had to buy a sarong on the way. It was about 150 baht, so it wasn't much, but Suzanne had to cover up a little. But yeah, 100% worth the visit, and it was a nice ending to our time in Phuket. We're just going to chill out by the pool and go get dinner tonight, get packed and head over to Krabi tomorrow. So that's going to be a whole new video. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you fancy subscribing, I've got my 2 tours from Phuket coming up, then we've got the Krabi video, we're going to PP Islands then, and we're also going to Singapore, so plenty of videos to come. I hope you enjoy them all. Just subscribe to the channel. If you want to see the photos from the trip, check out my Instagram and Facebook, they'll be getting popped up when I get home. And yeah, see you in the next adventure.